Good evening, riders. Today I'm in Ouray, Colorado, and we're gonna ride the Corkscrew Gulch and possibly the Hurricane Pass, or if not, we're gonna make our way on the back roads down to Silverton. So I ride my BMW GSA 1300, and I got some extra on it. I have a black dog skid plate and upgraded some of the protection on it, but not a ton of stuff. Decided to not go with my BMW panniers. They dent really easy if they hit the ground, and there are no spare parts for them. So I decided to go with my Lone Rider MotoCase instead, because it's out of the way, and it's protecting all my gear. I do have soft bags as well, but I decided to try the Lone Rider MotoCase this time, and I loaded a lot of stuff in it. Just to give you an idea, I have a camera case. Of course, I got a hat because I'm bald. Some maps, tow lines because my brother is renting a KTM. First aid kit. I got a, I don't remember the brand of this, but it's a winch line. Gives a 5-to-1 exchange if you need to winch your bike up from something. Got a trauma kit, just in case. It's a couple of tourniquets. I got an inner tube that will do, fit front and rear, kind of, if I have to on the trail. And got a ton of tools in here. Most of the tools I need to work on the bike in the field. I can take any of the tires off the bike, put a tube in them if I need to. I have a couple of tire irons in here, so that can be done on the trail. I also have a plug kit and a compressor and a bunch of other tools that's needed. So this is all pretty heavy, and I'm loading it all into the MotoCase unit. And it's interesting to see how that feels with all the weight up on top on the saddle. I don't think it matters. Top heavy is more of a, you don't control your bike. So this is definitely going to be top heavy from that definition. So we'll see how it feels. So take you guys around, and let's go to the Corkscrew Gulch. All right, so today we are driving the Corkscrew. We're just outside Ouray, Colorado, and we're gonna head up the Corkscrew here this morning. It starts out pretty mild, and really the more difficult turns are the 5 last turns. I think it's like 4 miles up on the top here, and there are switchbacks and they're off camber. And this probably doesn't look steep on camera. It's, I would say, medium, maybe a little bit more medium steep. Nice traction though, hard packed with some sand and gravel on it here. Starts to get a little rocky, especially in the middle here. They're all embedded rocks, so they're not very slippery yet. And certainly you have to be careful with your tires so you don't puncture your tire or taco a rim. climbing up pretty good in elevation here. Oh, okay, there's a pickup truck. That's always a problem because they're really slow, and so are the Jeeps. Well, it's not a problem for them, it's a problem for the motorcycle riders. Because we need the momentum. He's kind enough to stop. Very nice. Nice doggy. Thank you. There's some small switchbacks up here, but these are not the difficult ones. Although they're semi-steep and off camber. The worst is yet to come. Beautiful forest road. Gets a little rockier. Small rocks, but sharp. This mud or clay, whatever it is, it gets pretty slippery when it's wet. It's a little rocky. Looks like a passing in the middle would be the best. A little sandy in the turns, not bad. know if you can tell how steep this is, but it's pretty steep. Still good traction. Alright, that was the easy part of the corkscrew. Now we're going to enter the difficult part. And I think it's 5 steep off-camber turns. Just waiting for my brother to catch up. He's on a KTM 890. I think it's called R Enduro. And there he is. Let's see if he feels for this. Hur känns det? Vill du fortsätta eller?
Ja, men vi kör väl.
Ska vi köra upp till platån?
Ja, kan vi göra.
Så snackar vi där igen.
Ja, kan vi göra.
All right, men du har det...
Finns ingen traction på nu eller?
Vad menar du nu?
Han har ingen traction control.
Ja, men det vill du inte ha.
Nej, han har inte det, så att det, men förut hade jag lite. Eller det är inte så jag menar, men han blir lite på det.
All right. Håll ett par 100 meters avstånd.
Va?
Håll några 100 meters avstånd. All right, so that was Swedish with my brother. I'm not sure if I can actually get some translation text in on that. I was just checking so he was okay. I'm talking about you need to keep a distance here because if I lose traction or fall or drop the bike or whatever, I might block the road for him and he's gonna lose the momentum, and then we have 2 bikes down. So keeping the distance here is important. Well, rocky, loose rocks. This is a pretty good climb. Camera's obviously not going to make this justice. Alright, here we come up to the first one. Wow, it's rocky here. Okay, made the first one. Made the second one. Whoa, not good. Lost my momentum. All right. So 2 turns left, and then we are up. If I recall correctly, this one is not too bad. The next one is the toughest one, if I remember right. It's a very tight hairpin. That is tight. Pretty sure that was the last one. We'll see. Looks like they're coming up to the top here. All right. Well, that was good. Let's hope my brother makes it. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but I see two people walking up there, coming down that steep embankment hill. Nice!
Jag skakar det där benet.
Alright, so that was the corkscrew. Now we're gonna go on to another pass up here. Well, pretty rocky. Descending pretty good. I know the camera doesn't pick that up either, so. I'm not sure what's down here. Stop here and take a look. So Hurricane in California is that way. Corkscrew, of course, that way. And I'll pull up and stop here and do some planning. See what you want to do. Alright, so Silverton 8 and Gladstone 1. Let's see what he wants to do. That was more work than I thought. Alright, so again, I'm on my 1300 GS Adventure. Improved skid plate, I have a Black Dog skid plate. And again, I decided to not put the BMW panniers on. If I drop the bike, they will most likely get dented or crushed. So I stuck with the Lone Rider MotoCase instead. It's on top of the bike, so if it falls, it's out of the way. It's big enough to get all my tools in there, like I showed earlier. So to me, on these rocky roads, was either using the Lone Rider case or my Mosko soft bags, but I do like this. I like to be able to lock it, camera gear and stuff in there. So great setup for this.